Most digital art looks good, but WLOP's art feels different. It feels alive. The kind of art that makes you stop scrolling instantly and stare at it longer than you planned. There's something almost unfair about the way his paintings pull you in. They feel like scenes from a movie you wish existed, a moment from a story you somehow already care about. And the craziest part is, it's not magic, expensive brushes, or some hidden trick only elite artists know. WLOP uses a few core principles so well that his art feels cinematic, emotional, and impossible to ignore. So in this video, we're breaking down exactly why WLOP's art looks so unreal, and how you can start learning from it today. The first thing that makes WLOP's art hit so hard is lighting. Most beginners use light just to show form. They think light is there to explain where the nose is, where the jawline turns, or where shadows should fall. WLOP uses light for something much more powerful: emotion. In his paintings, light feels intentional. It guides your eyes exactly where he wants them to go. A bright glow on the face, a soft rim light on the silhouette, reflections in the environment, subtle highlights in the eyes. Meanwhile, less important areas fade into darkness or softer values. This instantly creates drama. It feels like a frozen movie frame. If you want to level up fast, stop asking, "Where should the light be?" and start asking, "What should the viewer feel when they see this?" That one question can completely change your art. The second reason his work feels unreal is color control. A lot of artists use too many colors because they think more color means more beauty. Usually it creates chaos. WLOP does the opposite. He limits the palette, then uses contrast with purpose. Cool blues next to warm skin tones. Soft gray backgrounds next to glowing highlights. Deep shadows next to subtle saturated accents. Because most of the painting stays controlled, the strongest colors become powerful. That's why the focal point feels magnetic. Your eyes naturally move toward the most alive area. If your art feels muddy or visually confusing, it might not be because you need more skill, it might be because you need less color. Then there's atmosphere, one of the most underrated skills in art. Many beginners focus only on objects: the face, the clothes, the sword, the tree. WLOP understands that space itself matters. Air matters. Distance matters. The feeling between objects matters. That's why his worlds feel huge, dreamy, and emotional. Backgrounds often fade softly into fog. Particles float through the scene. Distant objects lose detail. Edges disappear into light. These tiny choices trick your brain into feeling depth. It stops looking like a flat drawing and starts feeling like a place. If you want your art to feel bigger instantly, don't just paint objects, paint the air around them. Another massive secret is edge control. This is where average art and pro art often separate. Beginners sharpen everything because they worked hard on every detail and want it all visible. But if everything is sharp, nothing feels important. WLOP constantly mixes hard edges and soft edges. The eyes may be crisp while the hair dissolves softly into the background. Armor might have detail while cloth stays suggestive. One side of the face may be sharp while the other melts into shadow. This creates rhythm for the eyes. You naturally focus on what's sharpest and highest in contrast. That means it controls where you look without needing arrows, text, or obvious tricks. It's silent visual direction. Now let's talk about emotion, because this might be the biggest reason people love his work. Many artists can render beautifully, but their art feels empty. It has skill but no soul. WLOP's pieces often feel like a story paused at the perfect second. A tired expression after battle. A lonely character standing in snow. A calm face surrounded by chaos. A glance that feels like it means something. Even when nothing dramatic is happening, something emotional is happening. That makes viewers stay longer because the brain naturally starts asking questions. Who is this person? What happened before this moment? What happens next? When viewers create their own story, they connect deeply. And that leads into another powerful secret: mystery. WLOP rarely explains everything. Some details stay hidden in shadow. Some backgrounds are only partially revealed. Some expressions feel unreadable in the best way. This is incredibly important because mystery creates engagement. If a painting gives you every answer in 1 second, you move on in 1 second. But if it suggests something deeper, your brain keeps searching. You keep looking, you keep imagining. Great art often gives just enough information to fascinate you, but not enough to fully satisfy you. Composition also plays a huge role. WLOP knows how to arrange shapes, values, and movement so the image feels balanced but dynamic. Flowing hair, angled weapons, cloth movement, environmental lines, light beams. All of these often point back toward the character or focal area. Nothing feels randomly placed. Even chaos feels organized. That's why the art can be visually complex, but still easy to read. Beginners often add cool details everywhere. Professionals organize chaos into clarity. Another thing many people miss is restraint. WLOP knows when to stop. He doesn't over-render every corner of the image. Some areas stay loose, soft, or unfinished looking from up close. But from a distance, they work perfectly. This is a huge lesson. You do not need to fully detail everything for it to look impressive. Sometimes overworking a painting kills the energy. Suggestion can be stronger than explanation. So how can you actually learn from this without blindly copying the style? Start with 3 habits. First, study lighting from films, photography, and cinematic scenes, not just other drawings. Second, limit your color palette and create one clear focal point. Third, choose one emotional idea before you start painting. Is the scene peaceful, tragic, tense, nostalgic, heroic? Let every decision support that feeling. Most beginners think art starts with drawing. A lot of great art starts with intention. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. WLOP's art doesn't look unreal because of talent alone. It looks unreal because every decision has purpose. The light has purpose. The color has purpose. The blur has purpose. The empty space has purpose. The expression has purpose. Nothing feels random. That level of intention is what separates attractive art from unforgettable art. So the next time you look at a WLOP painting, don't just admire it, investigate it. Ask why your eyes went there first. Ask why the mood feels heavy or peaceful. Ask why one tiny highlight changes the whole scene. Ask why the background feels distant without much detail. Because once you learn to see art differently, you start creating differently. And that's when real growth begins. Maybe the goal was never to draw exactly like WLOP. Maybe the real goal is to understand why his art affects people so deeply. Then use those lessons to build a style that's completely your own. And when you do that, your art stops being just good looking and starts becoming unforgettable.